Yeah, shout it out. Shout it out. We are on time. All right. 10-book limit obliterated. Got tons of books. So let's go. Hello, hello, hello. I am here live. I'm Lorenzo, and my comic son, Circumstances, is here as well. And here he is. Hey, Circum. You're on.
What up, comic book fam? Happy to be back for another week of books from Lorenzo. Excited to see what you got.
Oh, God. I mean, I, I, I don't know. I didn't intend to get these many books, but it worked out as such. And a few things came in from eBay, too. So I'm pretty excited about those, especially one of them, which is going to be in the review. So the first things I got on from eBay, I should say, is this, which I wish was a first printing, but it's actually
Oh,
it's not the
I
big
thought it
one.
was for a second.
I know it looks so
Except for that,
close.
it's that red Marvel, right? That's different.
Yeah, I'm covering it up. Oh, it's on the other side. Yeah, the red Marvel was the only giveaway. So I found 3 copies of this, like for cover price from this dealer, and that was a pretty good deal because I don't have any copies of it whatsoever, not even a reprint. So that was nice. Is that stapled?
Yeah, I
What's up,
passed on.
Virgo?
I passed on the reprint, and I wish I wouldn't have. I
Oh,
wish. What up, Stapled?
yeah. This is going to be a reprint heavy uh, uh, comics haul here for me. So keep that in mind.
All right,
moving
all
forward.
right.
Moving forward. So I got those 3, and also from eBay, I was able to pick up this baby here, which came out last week, but couldn't find it anywhere. So I had to go to eBay and get it. You hear a lot about it. Duel #1 from what the hell is this company called again? Bliss on Tap Publishing. Uh, Never heard of it. I don't know if they're using the same kind of a business model as Black. What's that? Bad Idea. But you know, good for them because a lot of people are talking about this book. It was hard to find. Did you see this in your area anywhere?
No, I have.
No.
I don't even know what's going on with that one. What is that?
Yeah. Only time I heard about it was on. It's on the comic app too, on the Key Collector app. But Jim's Comic was talking about this, and you know, when Jim Comic speaks, you know,
Jim Mint?
you know, so I picked up one copy of this. Had to pay like triple cover price because you know, it's nowhere to be found. But I also
Really? I'm gonna have to look this up.
they also got these things from another world. Your favorite store
Yeah.
has you know, I'm kind of easing up on them because now that I'm seeing how other people are slow shipping as well. And I got to be honest, they have a variant of Duel, and this is their variant. I forget the artist's name, Eric something I forget. And this was, I think, a limit to 500 copies, a variant of that same book.
Oh,
So I just caught the FOC deadline with this one, and I got a couple of copies of that one. So I
liked
got
it so nice he bought it twice. What up, Architectural? What up, Man Cave? Welcome to the chat, fellas
what's up,
or
Architectural
homies.
Man Cave Theater. What's up, y'all? Yeah, so it was a dual haul. It was pretty nice, and that's pretty much it from eBay. So I ended up going to, like I said, 2 comic shops, 2 LCSs. I cheated on my LCS. If I hadn't done that, I would have
Dirty
gotten all
whore.
these. I know.
You dirty
I'm
whore.
unfaithful. But from my main store, I picked up. They had a couple. They got like about 10 extra copies of Star Wars High Republic #3, and they like some for half price. So I picked up one of those. I probably have one already, but High Republic.
Have you been reading that?
I read the first one, and my thing with Marvel, I should say with Star Wars, is the same things with Marvel. You know, I just buy them, spec on them. I love the covers, and I'll read them later. I just kind of buy them up. I'll get to them later at some point, you know. So I'll get to it at some point. And I also got Scorch. I ordered Scorch #1 from I should have bought it at my shop. I saw it. It's gone now. But I ordered it from Big Apple. And I didn't know that I had another book on there that got delayed. So now number 2 is already out. I haven't even read number 1. So I heard number 1 was good. And spoiler, somebody dies, but I want to know who because I haven't read number 1 yet. So
Yeah, I have not read it yet, but I hear that's a lie. Nobody dies. I hear that's a lie.
Oh, they're just hype. It's hype.
This is hype.
It's untruth.
Yes. I haven't read it, so I don't know for sure, but that's what I heard.
Somebody might die this time, so we'll see. And also, I was surprised they had this one. This is from, I'm not even reading this title, from Mark Millar and Matteo Scalera, King of Spies. This is the B cover with that interesting character that has like one person has, I guess 2 characters. One person has no legs and one has no arms. And I saw someone.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know how this is
I
gonna
put that
work.
cover. That cover was number 10. That cover was number 10 on my top 10 covers this week.
Is that right?
I didn't even notice the no legs and no arms thing. I stared at this cover and I didn't notice that. That's funny.
Odd about this.
I did not catch that.
Yeah. So
I've been hearing good things about that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna get numbers 1 through 4 now. If this is any good. And
what up, Janet? I didn't even realize who Janet was last week, by the way.
You didn't? Oh man,
I did not. Now I know who she is. What up, Janet?
That's my girl. All right, so what is this? This is Fourth Man, the Fourth Man. I'm gonna give this one more try. It was okay. The first one wasn't bad. It's only a 4-issue series, and AWA has got some great stuff. It's a true crime story, so I'm gonna stick with that.
Only 4 issues makes it easier,
doesn't it? I mean, that's my jam. It's right in the wheelhouse. You know, I don't like comic book commitment. I don't like ongoing series. You know, is that bad?
Is this commitment in general or just comic book commitment?
No, just comic book commitment.
Okay.
Oh yeah, don't get me in trouble. Yeah, that doesn't. I don't know if that makes me a bad guy or not, but you know, if that's the case. You know.
So say good night to the bad guy.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Classic.
I know.
Architectural wants to know if High Republic is good, but he only read the first issue. Architectural.
I know. It wouldn't be a fair assessment. You know, it's getting some. You know, people are buying it and it's selling out in a lot of places. So, you know, maybe people are specking on it like I am. I don't know. And this is another cover by, because I'm a cover whore. Is Bebop number 2, only because my gal, God, what's her name? I forget her name now. It's brain fart. But anyway, she's one of the guys on Bebop. God damn.
Maria Lovett? I don't know. I can't tell who it is.
No, I'm thinking about the character. I'm not sure who the artist is.
Who's the art? That's what I was curious about.
It's Oshi Otani, I think. Oshi Oshitani. Oshi Oshitani
I like that cover.
Is a cover artist. And the character is God almighty. Anyway, I'll figure it out later. I'll throw it out there in the comic fam. Somebody knows who she is. I love that character too. The crazy haircut.
I like that cover, man. That's nice.
I know. It just like it jumped out at me. It was like, pick me. And I also have the A cover of this ordered from mycomicshop.com because I pre-ordered it 2 months ago. Forgot all about it. So I bought it now because I could read it before my comic shop sends me my stuff, because they're going to be a week late now. They're just sending me my this week's stuff. 2 weeks ago. My week ago stuff is going out now. So it's going to be 2 weeks before I get my 2 weeks stuff, and it's going to be a week. It's a long time before I get this, in other words. So I don't want to wait.
What is that one, though? I'm not familiar with that one.
Oh, Manor Black. Apparently there was a Manor Black series before. This is the second volume of that series. And it's Cullen Bunn. That's one of the things that had me pick it up.
Okay.
And, you know, he's done a lot of good stuff that we like.
I like Cullen when I can understand what he's doing.
Yeah. Plus, he's doing Basilisk now. That's the one we both are reading that he does.
Yeah, definitely on that one.
Basilisk is getting good now.
I'm enjoying that one.
Mm-hmm. And one that a lot of people might not be watching. I think maybe because of the religious tones of this thing, but it really is respectful and interesting the way it does it. is Daisy. This is number 3, and the guy that does it is I think it's a Colin Lorimer is the person's name, and they write and draw this. And this is about an 8-foot angel that this woman runs into, and this angel has the power of resurrection, and that's all we've seen so far. But this angel does like strange things. They're living on this commune somewhere, and this might be worth checking out. Just check out number 1 to see if you might like it. I should have done a review of this. Maybe I still will, but it's into number 3 already. Yeah,
some interesting art. I like the art.
Oh, the art is beautiful in here. This is amazing that I'll share a little bit more here. Here's
all by himself. It's always interesting when it's a one-man job.
I got so much respect for the one-man bands, the one-woman bands or whatever.
Are the books that I bought this weekend, are they Lorenzo one-man band jobs?
Oh, you know they are. Yeah, that's why it takes so long to come out.
Well, those are I needed some more sentimental books, so I got me some coming.
Oh man, thank you. That's why Ninja Bunny Assassin number 3 has been due to come out for like 5 years now, so I'm still working on that. But one of these days I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get
my
to
wife. It. My wife is gonna buy me that a shirt for Valentine's Day. I'm gonna ask her for
the bunny shirt.
Yeah, I wanted it. I wanted it. I'll make her pay for it. Check out the bunny shirt at the Alternative City Comics store, y'all. It is worth buying.
I appreciate it. Yeah, Sleepy Reader 666. Damon, he bought one of them from me. He wore it on his channel. It was pretty cool.
Shout out to
dope. Sleepy Reader.
Oh, I will definitely wear mine when I get it.
Station and Sleepy Reader. I did do the little symbol, but you know the thing you kids do. Yes, thank you. And this thing is getting pretty hot. This Apache delivery service. I was able to get the cover B. I think it was pretty much sold out at both places I went. It's picking up some steam. And this is the same.
Is it? Should I jump in? Am I missing out?
I think you should. I think this is worth it. This is about a native guy who's in Vietnam, and he's really good at being a reconnaissance scout, what you would call the guy that goes ahead and scouts out the area and tells you where the enemy is and all that stuff. And he does that, and he'd rather do that than hang out with all the dumbasses in his in his troop, which are in his platoon, which are kind of like a bunch of meatballs, and some of them are racist and stuff. So he gets into it, and he comes into this apocalypse now kind of a situation with someone who's there already. It's pretty cool so far. I only read the first one. And once again,
I'm gonna have to jump in.
Things. Please do. One of my favorite things in the world is monkey meat, and number 2 of that. This is starting to get kind of a thing going now too. This is not for everybody. If you don't like cartoony art and kind of satirical stuff that's kind of over the top, might not be for you. But I love Junie Barra's artwork. They do a lot of nice covers. And this is the first time I've seen them do an entire book interior art.
Yeah, he had some interesting Dark Blood covers. Junie Barra did.
Yeah, I got 2 of
that. A lot of
one.
the B covers.
Yeah, I got 2 of that Junie Barra, and it's got the 10-cent. It's got 10 cents on the cover, and doesn't even have the real price anywhere on it. So that's one of the cool things about it.
Yeah.
And Batgirls number 3. I don't know if anybody's reading Batgirls, but I like Batgirls. It's been pretty good so far, and I do like everybody on there. I just like that Steph, the spoiler, she is a member of both groups. She is a Robin, and she's a Batgirl. Nobody else can have that notoriety.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And this is who's this? Corona, Jorge Corona. The art in here is like, this is the person that did the Me You Love in the Dark. So that won me over right there. Too. Yeah, I was like, okay, I like this person's stuff. And here's our book that we were just talking about. You talk about on your channel. Shout out the Circumstances. 7 Secrets from Tom Taylor. Can't wait to read this one. Did you read this one yet?
No, I have not read it. I did. I had to get the A and the B on that. Their B cover from Yejin Park was my number 3 cover of the week.
That's the one with Kanto on it, right? Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I had to get that one too.
Nice.
I had to double dip on that one. Great book though from Tom Taylor.
I'm glad I didn't see that one. I probably would have bought it too. In order to add to my pile. I'm already way over budget. And the last one from the first LCS is Good Boy. The last, I think, the third and final one in this series, which has been it's been pretty brutal. I love animals, and it's
Have you
tough to
read
watch.
1 and 2?
Yeah, I got 1 and 2 already. I read them. Pretty violent, but kind of in the same vein as Stray Dogs, but much more violent, if you can imagine. Because that guy was a serial killer. Yeah. But this one is like about shoot 'em ups, and this dog is avenging his owner's death, which is.
I actually read 1 and 2 of that yesterday.
Oh, did you?
I decided not to get 3 in the entrance of the 10-book limit. But it was interesting. It was the art on that. The art wasn't what I wanted it to be in there.
I totally get it.
Yeah.
And you have to make cuts. I mean, otherwise, you're going out there with your wallet in front, and that's what's going to happen.
I bought about 1,500 comics last year. I can't do that again.
I'm on that road right now. All right.
Architectural wants to know a monkey meat. He's not up on the monkey meat.
What's the deal with monkey meat? Well, monkey meat is about this. Basically, it's about it's an allegory for capitalism. It's greed gone wild to its end power, and it's over the top. It's absurd. The Monkey Meat Corporation is global. It's making this canned product out of God knows what. It's working people to death, and just Junie Ba just like takes that and runs with it, and does all the horrible things you can think of that a corporation would get away with. They get away with in Monkey Meat. So if you're a bleeding heart liberal, you probably like it more than I guess some other person that might like it. So like I said, it's not for everybody, but I do enjoy it. And that name, my God, come on, you had me at Monkey Meat. I know Staple Spine loves when I say that. Monkey meat, monkey meat, monkey meat. Like turn into some character or something. All right, so from I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna start with the indie books from the B comic shop, because it was heavily Marvel there. I mean, they had so much Marvel. I haven't seen this much Marvel in weeks. My other poor shop is just Marvel deficient. They had nothing there, so that's why I got up early to get to these guys, and I still barely got my stuff. So this Life Zero, this is like the D cover variant. I know you picked up the A cover of this one.
I didn't even see that cover. Yeah,
this is I think they got like about 5. This is the D cover. There's like an incentive cover too, but I didn't see that one. I just read this.
It looks so different from my book. I didn't even recognize it.
I know. What the hell is this? Anytime I see this kind of layout, with the silver or bronze age Marvel homage to it, okay, I gotta buy this. They just know I'm a sucker.
I'd rather have that cover. I wish I would have seen that one.
Yeah, they still got them on mycomicshop.com, I think. I was just checking a few minutes ago, so I don't know if you're gonna get on there or not. But man, they should.
You said you read it?
No, I've read this, and this is going to be. So I won't say too much about it. This will be part of the review tonight.
All right, good.
That's why I wanted to pick an extra copy. I did pre-order that one too from my comic shop, so that'll be here in one of these days.
Someday.
Yeah, someday. And I've been reading Buffy the Last Vampire Slayer too. I only read the first one though. I did get the number 2. I'm sure I haven't read yet. I picked up number 3. Just because the cover of this guy is on it. He's one of the main characters in the Buffy thing. God, you get old, you forget everybody's name. I forget this character's name, but this dude, yeah, I'm sure everyone knows who he is. But yeah.
What up, Simone? Simone, is that how I say it?
What's up?
What up,
Simone Cornell? Yeah. Yeah, I finally figured out how to pronounce Primos. I just figured out. Thanks y'all for helping me out with that.
You were killing me.
I was butchering it. I was butchering that beautiful language. Oh, it's totally my fault. And I picked up a couple copies of Radiant Black, which this is the end of a story arc, apparently. And I guess he's a girl now. So I got a lot to catch up on this.
I'm gonna check the trade for that one.
Oh yeah, this is going crazy. I mean, this has been selling out. This was only a copy or two where I went, and I got the last one at the store I was at. This is Kubrick's daughter did the A cover on this one, and I picked up the B cover, which I like better actually. It is thank God this is last name is Boo. I forget what their first name is, but this is the B cover for Radiant Black 12, which is like I said, end of the arc. And I think the series is supposed to end at 18 or something like that, but it's still.
It's had some nice covers on those books,
They've had
man.
beautiful covers, and I still think that is a sleeper. So yeah, I think I think that's going to be a thing eventually. That's someone says, yeah, Monkey Me, that's great. Yeah, I mean, because that's great because that's you look at that it's like I could do that. Yeah, how am I not doing that? And that's gonna have confidence in yourself to make stuff, man. That's one of the things that
Station Beckerman, welcome to the chat. Beckerman's from the Kansas City area, baby.
Is that right?
Representing. What's up?
Oh, welcome
to welcome to my comic book dad's channel, Beckerman.
And they only got DC and Marvel. Only got DC and Marvel. That's funny because my shop usually misses DC and or Marvel, but they get the indies. So it's always something, with this game. And I said I wasn't going to buy this book, but then I said I wasn't going to buy Savage Spider-Man. Turns out I got 3 issues of that shit coming too next week or whenever it comes. Oh, I pre-ordered that. I pre-ordered 3 issues of okay, so I'm a liar again. But it was 3 months ago. They were only like $2.50 a piece. So I ordered the 3 of them. What the hell? I forgot all about it by the time
it doesn't even count.
I know. So, okay. So I guess I will read Savage Spider-Man. But I ended up dropping a double sawbuck on this. What you say? A sawbuck on this old school reference here on this DC Valentine's Day Love Special, which I love the dating game cover, which is the only reason I bought it. It was the only one in the store that they had. So once again, all right.
That is a fun cover.
It is.
What book is that? I can't see which book it is.
It's DC. What do they call it? It's
Strange Love Adventures.
Strange Love Adventures, exactly. The A cover's got Harley kind of doing the homage to the Devil Dinosaur cover on it, but this one had the dating game reference to it. You gotta be really old to know about the dating game. So,
I missed that one.
Yeah,
you ain't gotta be that old. I know about the dating game. They have the dating game in Mallrats, which is a great movie.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And here they are. Yeah. All right, so I got also Harley Quinn Eat Bang Kill Tour number 6. I want to say this is the last one in that series, which I got to catch up on. I've only read the first one, but I didn't want to miss out, so I got this 6th one too. This was last one in the series. It was probably low ordered. I didn't see that many in either shop, so I picked up one of these so I can catch up on that eventually. And eventually someday I will watch that HBO show.
I was going to ask if you watch it.
I have not. Have you seen it?
No. I'm bad about watching DC. I'm bad about watching DC. Like, I haven't watched Peacemaker. I haven't watched the Suicide Squad stuff. I need to get into it, though. I've been bad about it.
You haven't seen the Suicide Squad movie?
No, none of them.
Oh, wow. No. I thought we just watched that like about 2 weeks ago, and then we watched the first episode of Suicide Squad, which is free, to get you hooked on HBO Max, and that was pretty good too. And as you might expect, more. I mean, the Peacemaker number 1 because it's him being Peacemaker.
I hear it's hilarious, man. I'm gonna definitely get around to watching it for sure.
John Cena is like The Rock, man. He's like, he's a natural for this kind of stuff. He was born to be Peacemaker, like Chris Evans was born to be Cap. It's just like let's get this guy to play Peacemaker. It's just perfect match. And Batman Urban Legends number 12. And this features my love of animals. First cover appearance of all these DC animals. Ace the Bat Dog and the bear whose name escapes me. And I think there's a wolf and a turtle. Okay, so these are all the animals. First time they were on the cover.
And
I know.
Staples is vouching for the HBO Harley Quinn cartoon, so I'm gonna have to check it out.
It's damn.
I saw it.
I've heard good things about it.
Yeah, I saw an article with the writers of that show, talking about the show and kind of how they had to deal with DC, and it made me kind of interested in it. So I'll definitely check it out.
And I got this thing from last week, which once again with the Star Wars theme. I don't, or say with my Star Wars, how I do Star Wars and Marvel. I
That's
only
the
buy them
Wookiee
as
cover.
covers and specs.
Yeah.
This is like about 3 first appearances in here. They got like 1 million characters. One of these days, one of these characters could be Ahsoka Tano or something. Who knows? Because that was crazy now. And Dr. Aphra's first appearance is crazy now. And Black Kristan's first appearance goes on and on and on. But who saw that when it came out? Like, oh, okay, well, unless you're just a hardcore fan, which I'm not, but I do enjoy the TV shows. I watch all the TV shows pretty much. Mandalorian.
Are you up on Boba Fett?
I am. Are you?
I need to start watching it.
Oh,
I like to
yeah.
binge them, so I like to wait. Is it done yet, or is it still going?
I think the last one just dropped. I was
Right.
sorry to
It's
hear
time
that
to go.
because, as they always do, they left it in a cliffhanger.
Yeah, they did.
That's all I can say. That's all I can say about that.
Well, I know they left it with Grogu having to make a decision.
Oh, spoiler. But there's more to be spoiled, too. There's so much to be spoiled. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I need to get in on that one.
Yeah.
I've never bought a Star Wars comic, but if I
Really?
had saw that Wookiee cover, I would have bought that one for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I was surprised they had it a week later. It didn't. I thought it'd be gone by now. All the Star Wars fans out there. Nice. Oh yeah. The finale was definitely dope, but it just left me hanging like The Empire Strikes Back. It was one of those deals like, but Han is frozen. He's frozen. What's going to happen to Han? It's one of those deals. So more Marvel. Just started. Oh, I should say just now getting to Marvel because the last few books are all Marvel. Is a Maestro World War M #1 A cover. It was the last one of these they had, and I was there early. So if I hadn't gotten there early, would not have had this one. I talked about Grogu.
Sorry,
Grogu. Yeah, Grogu. He is better. And this is a Kate Bishop #4, which I only got the first issue. I only bought it because once again, animal love. It's got the pizza dog on the cover. And Lucky the Pizza Dog. I hate that they giving people that think you can feed dogs your table scraps. That's just not a good idea. If you got if you have a dog, you know that people say don't feed my dog because it spoils them, and then some stuff dogs are allergic to. Like if you get like I don't know, some kind of element that they're like grapes, chocolate, all those things are deadly to dogs. But you never know what kind of ingredient they don't like. But it works for the show, just feed the dog the crumbs, maybe just the crust would be okay. But
have you seen the Disney Plus show for that one?
I have
for Hawkeye.
Hawkeye and Kate Bishop.
It was great. I like that Carmen Carnero cover. I like her style.
I know she's one of the Stormbreakers. The Storm. Okay, Marvel. I know damn well you're not listening. You don't give a damn. But I gotta say this. I hate. Why do you put this damn Stormbreakers thing up in the? We know what that is. Okay, because marketing, man. I mean, otherwise this is a virgin cover. This is a very cool cover that's almost frameable. But Stormbreakers. We pay a lot of money for this campaign here. Got to put that on the cover. I can just see them right now. The suits just like demanding that they put that on the cover, then ruin. These are the kind of people that would put like a logo on the Mona Lisa. They just don't give a damn about art. This is when you mix those people with the artistic people. That's what messes things up. All right. So, and I know you said nobody is buying X books right now, right? And I concur with that. They're not really selling that well, but for some reason, this book, maybe it was ordered low. I was only able to find this cover. This is the only one I found at both stores. A cover of X, what is it? Secret X-Men.
Secret.
It's Secret X-Men. Like, so some more cast-offs have started a new series, a new book, and they're, I don't even, maybe what's the other one? Thunder. What's his thing here? The one what the guy turns into a comet. I can't remember his fucking name, man. It's like I was again having to brain for it. But I don't remember any of these characters pretty much. But they're, oh yeah, there's Banshee. I recognize Banshee. I get points for that. No, he was an
I don't
X-Men.
recognize anybody.
You don't recognize? I know that's so bloody many of them, you know. But
Yeah, you just don't hear people talk about X-Book. I watch a lot of comic book YouTube. It's what I've replaced my news consumption with comic book consumption. So I watch a lot, and nobody talks about X-Books. Nobody. Nobody.
I know, but where are these books going? I mean, they keep putting them out. I guess
somebody's buying them.
I know.
Somebody's buying them.
You know, suckers like me, if I speculate on them and then nothing happens. You gotta wait 15 years and then like, oh, remember that book back in 2022? Oh, now here's your reprint, your facsimile theme. I already ordered like I think 2 of these pre-ordered 2 months ago, so I'll be getting this pretty soon from one of these days from my comic shop. But I saw one in the store, so I had to pick this up because, you know, Gwen Stacy stand and all that. Yeah, this is like this goes along with the other one, with the Ultimate Fallout, you know, reprint. So they so happen to arrive on the same day, but completely unrelated, but just meant to be. And I'm also a Gwen Stacy stan too, so you know, Gwen Stacy stalker.
Nice cover.
Yeah, it is a very nice cover. I got the reprint, which is I think what is it called? Spider Gwen. There's some reprint of this that came after, I should say, the Edge of Spider-Verse number 2, and I've got a couple of copies of those, but those aren't worth that much. Maybe $10 or something like that for now.
Marvel Young Guns. That's too old for me, Beckerman. My comic book collecting started last year, so I'm a baby in this thing. Marvel Young Guns. You remember that?
It rings a bell. It rings a bell. They probably ruined. Thank you. Cannonball. Yes. Before Stormbreaker was Young Guns, exactly. And the name I was looking for was Cannonball. Thank you. The guy that turns into like a rocket or a comet, you know, kind of thing. I know the.
Wow, we've got an X-Books reader. Beckerman is buying the X-Men books. Who knew? We found them.
All you gotta do is shout it out, and somebody will show up. Because you know, it's a solid franchise. You know, like I wouldn't say like Spidey, but almost like Spidey. You know, Spidey is the biggest comic book character there is. You know, but the X-Men are represented. You know, especially Wolverine and the biggies. You know, and because I am a Spider-Gwen stan, I also picked up Avengers 53. Could not find the A cover, but this was the last cover of the X-Gwen variant. So I'll take that. And this is the first appearance of the
Red Panther.
Red Panther, right? That's what he is? Okay,
yeah, that book.
So people are already.
My shop did not have Avengers yet.
Really? Yeah, I mean, that's why people are charging like, you know, $15, $20 for it online and getting it for that A cover. I just didn't want to pay for it, man. I sometimes do, but I just couldn't do it this time. Couldn't do it. So
no. Not on the same day it came out. No way.
Not on the same day. I mean, I just feel like a total mark at that point. You know?
Yeah, you would be. Because the thing about, and this is something that I've learned watching, I don't know, JP's Budget and Collecting is a channel on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I love that.
He has a great series where he looks 6 months back at the books that were hot and determines, was it worth it, blah, blah, blah. It's a great, very, very valuable series that he does. And if you watch it consistently, one thing you will learn is that those books always come down.
Man,
always.
Like 9 out of 10 of
always.
them. 9 out of 10 come down. You know, I mean, once in a while you get one that maintains or goes up. You know, some
I would say 9.5 out of 10.
9.5, even less.
Most of them come down.
I'm being generous.
They all come down.
They all come down. But you know, since
if a book is hot, if you want this book, if you want 88 from last week, or if you want this book from this week, wait 6 months and you probably get it easy. I feel like we'll see, but usually it wears off, right? and then it might come back again when something comes announced or whatever, but it always dies in between announcements. So just gotta. I remember a Hialeah comic bro talking about how he would buy a book and he would want that book, but he would see that it was blowing up. So he would just sell it and then wait to buy it 6 months later at a lower price. And that's the game right
That
there,
is
man.
totally the game. I've only done that once I can remember lately. It was like when Daredevil 25 came out. It was the first lecture in the suit and the A cover. I just bought, I didn't even know what was going on with it. And I got home with it and I saw like it was blowing up on eBay. Like, oh, $55 for this book? Yes, I will sell it right
Here
now.
you go. And I bet you can get it for way cheaper now. I guarantee
I'll find
you.
it somewhere else one of these days. And I bought like
Exactly.
the second print for like, cover price, and it's the same book. So no
That's
problem.
the game.
That is the game. And winding down is Devil's Reign. And I'm telling you, I'm really loving this new cover artist. Maybe she's new to me, but I never heard of her before. It's Betsy Cola. Betsy Cola has done some stuff.
I don't know who she is, but I found her picture because I was doing my
top you do 10, the cover thing. Yeah,
yeah. She's got a cute little picture, man.
She is like a little girl, man. I mean, oh my gosh, she's so talented, and she is like a little kid. I just love this. The art is just so, and she does these retro covers and stuff, man. Like, wow, I just love her art so much.
That's a nice cover.
It is.
That's a great book. I'm loving that book.
I've heard this issue is really good too. I have not read it yet, but because I was preparing for the indie stuff, but can't wait to read this as soon as I'm all done reading the indies, man. I'm up to date on this, and man, they are messing some people. I don't know if this is in continuity, man.
Yes,
Ben Riley
it's in continuity.
Ben Riley is in the hospital, literally jacked up, man. You look like
yeah.
Woo!
Really enjoying that book. Really love it. A lot of people who remember Civil War might be a little annoyed with that book because it feels like retreading, because it is kind of Civil War-ish, the setup on it. But I'm loving that book. Marco Cicchetto's art is just blazing, and I'm loving all the characters that we're getting to see, especially Luke Cage and Jessica Jones, man. Highly recommend Devil's Reign right now.
Yes. I'm glad they're getting some shine too. So I think they need to be in the MCU, both of them. You just can't have the MCU without those two characters in there, because they got a daughter now. She's going to be something eventually. She is. Her first appearance is kind of on the download now on the Pulse number. I think number 13 or 12, whatever it is. So you can get that for cheap for like in the dollar bin places. You can pick that up, and so. The parents of that kid, and plus they're both legacy characters. At least Luke is, and Jessica's popular. So you gotta bring them in. I'm rooting for those actors too.
We got Beckerman in the chat letting us know that he is smarter than both of us because he steers clear. He steers clear of the variants. Steering clear of the variants is definitely smart, but I am dumb and I will keep buying them.
but he did like one of them though. He did like that. I think it was the Gwen. I guess he liked that one. Yeah, that Gwen cover is pretty dope. And
but he didn't buy it though. Did he?
Yes, I like it from afar. Yes. And the last thing I got is, I know you picked this up too, and I had to find. Oh my God! If I had missed this, man, I would have been so salty. I picked up a copy of Devil's Reign with the Luke Cage cover, and I did the old double cover buy. Man, I had to get my boy in this yellow shirt, looking so fly.
That yellow with the black skin, just boom, man, it's so good. So awesome. Joshua Swaby, he's a great artist. Joshua Swaby on that cover, he's really good, man. I like his stuff.
Another one of my new favorite cover artists. Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of work for like a Marvel, in MC. I think for Marvel Studios and Marvel Comics. He's done a lot of good stuff and a lot of good covers. So that is all.
You got a commission from Cicchetto, dude? I didn't know he didn't speak English.
He doesn't?
Apparently not.
Wow.
I did not.
Wow.
See, that's the stuff I want to get into, Beckerman. I want to start getting into just getting some dope stuff, like commissions from dope artists. I'm trying to get to that level with my collecting now.
Yeah, man, that's almost in the league of getting a page. If you can get some original art commissioned, or you can get a page. that's that's something nobody else has. That's
That would be
very
dope.
cool. Yeah, yeah.
They just announced today that we're getting John Romita Jr. at Planet Comic Con.
Is that
Nobody's
right?
excited apparently.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
any books by him?
No, I was watching. I'm in a Facebook group for Kansas City comic book collectors,
Mm-hmm.
and nobody was excited. Everybody wanted John Romita Sr. They didn't want Junior. So I don't know what's up. I don't know
Where's
what's
your
up with that.
dad? Like, dude, am I chopped liver? you know, yeah, he did a
I did
great
not
job.
know.
A lot of stuff like
Oh yeah.
your guy, the guy with we just talking about him, um, budget collecting, JP's budget
Oh
collecting.
JP.
Yeah,
Yeah.
JP.
He's from here too.
Yeah, I know. You guys are both Missouri, Kansas City guys, I should say. Yeah, Kansas
Yeah.
guys. And he was like, he kind of lamenting the fact that JR was going to join Spider-Man. Like, wow, really? I guess there's some
A
folks
lot of
that don't
people are
like his
not
art.
happy. Yeah, a lot of
Oh,
people aren't
yeah.
happy. I am indifferent on him, but if you look at that Spider-Man #1, that John Romita Jr. cover for the Spider-Man #1 that's coming,
Mm-hmm.
like what is going on with the Spider-Man's leg? Like I don't get the. I'm not a fan. Like, and I can't draw for shit, so I'm extremely lenient on people who can. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've been buying Spider-Man. I don't know if I'm going to stick around for that one. We'll see.
Yeah, so Senior's retired. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, he's
Uh
90 something.
oh.
He's 90 something years old too. So yeah, yeah.
Beckerman, look at this big deal guy. He's
He's
going
an
to be working
operator.
in Romita Jr.'s.
Yeah.
Mr. Big Deal over here. What's up?
We,
Beckerman, I think I might have met you actually, Beckerman, at the Fountain Comic Con. I think you were there with Panda Awesome. And I know JP Collecting was there. I met him, and then Burke was there as well. And I think you were with Panda. I'm not sure though.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it was you.
As far as the the art goes, remember if you ever see any of J.R. Jr.'s early stuff, it's like he was almost totally aping his father's style. He's like some of
No.
his early stuff. He was like trying to draw it in the whole J.R. Senior Spidey style. With that signature look. And I guess as the time goes on, as some artists do, he evolved into his own style. And his own style was like in his prime when he was doing Kick-Ass, like the first version of Kick-Ass, the first volume, I should say, of Kick-Ass. That's when he did some really great stuff, and his art style really fit that book pretty well. I don't know if you ever read that, but it's kind
No.
of exaggerated. I mean, sometimes the beautiful thing like Ryan Ottley, his stuff is not exactly always anatomical or I should say photorealistic, but damn, it looks good. He makes the Hulk he makes that Hulk book to me. It just, if not for Ryan Ottley, I probably wouldn't be reading it. And it's just to watch the Hulk smash up stuff with that artwork, man. I just do that all day. So I understand you have to get kind of people like, it's art is subjective. If you don't like a certain kind of thing,
Very
don't buy it.
objective. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see how the book sells and how good the story is once that happens. All right.
Beckerman with sketches from both junior and senior. Look at this guy,
Oh my
Mr.
God.
Show Off over here.
He got sketches. Man, I was lucky to get a signature.
Yeah.
All right. So next week, got the Marvel Voices. Sometimes there's first appearances in these Voices books. I bought a couple of them and they've been pretty good, but sometimes you get like it's like a $10 book and you get maybe 2 good stories. I'm all for supporting the artists and everything, but it's just in an area where you're trying to like keep a 10 book limit and not spend too much for your comics. They may make the cut, they may not make the cut. So I'm going to see if I can get this next week, if I can find it, and if it fits into the budget. So it's got some good characters on the cover right there. It's Black History Month, so see what I can represent. Strange Academy.
Represent.
That's right. The Strange Academy coming back. This I also hear through the grapevine. It's going to be ending in at some point, but it's not going to be ending. It's going to be rebooting to another #1 because Marvel. because that's what they do. You can't just keep it going for like 50 issues.
That's
That's
I don't
boring.
like that. I wish
What
they
is
would
it?
keep going.
So now it makes it more confusing for us because I got a Stranger Chapter number 1. Oh, which one?
Which
Volume 1,
volume?
Volume
Yeah.
2, and there's a book less than 2 years old. Why the hell are
Yeah,
you
just keep
rebooting?
going.
Why are you rebooting a 2-year-old
Well, they
book?
reboot it because people see a number one, they're gonna buy a bunch of number ones because it's a number one. You're gonna be able to release a bunch of different covers because it's a number one. It's just a money grab every single time.
And that's what makes me so mad. It's like, this bunch of, bean counting greedy suckers are holding our legacy heroes hostage and making us pay, extra money. He's like, you better pay $10 for this book or this guy gets it. It's
See,
just
that's
not
why I'm going indie. I'm going indie, baby. I still buy the
Indie is the
big
way.
two.
Indie
we
is
go
the way,
indie
man.
here.
It's the way of the future. This is
That's
the way.
right.
All right. Speaking of Hulk, this is one of the coolest covers so far of that series. This is Ryan Otley just killing it. I think something's supposed to happen in this issue. It's the Cates and Otley. Otley is carrying the book, but supposedly something's going to happen. I think Jim, the Merrill Lynch of comic books, is hinting that things are going to happen in Hulk pretty soon, and they start with number 4 maybe. So we'll see. So I'm already subbed to that, so hopefully I won't miss that one. I'll be able to get it. Now here's the thing: the X Lives of Wolverine. I'm so dense. I didn't even realize that the 10 Lives of Wolverine and the 10 Deaths are running concurrently. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you trying to do this? You couldn't have run.
Is it X or is it 10? Do we know?
Huh?
Do we know if it's X or 10? Does anybody know?
It's listed.
Is it supposed to be?
I'm saying 10, but when you look for it on mycomicshop.com, it comes up as the last one because it's X, But I'm just gonna stick with 10, just to, But until somebody tells me otherwise and corrects me,
What up, Philly Born? Thanks, brother. Philly Born in the house.
Is Philly Born checking in? What's up? What is up? Good to see you. So I'm buying this for covers here and there. And here is a Jen Bartel cover of next week's X or 10 Lives of Wolverine, which I do like this Jen Bartel. The Jens really kick out some good covers. Bartel and your girl, Jen Friesen. Yeah, they really, the Jens rule. They make some really nice covers.
They do. I'm a sucker for both of them,
yeah,
for sure.
Too. And Thor number 22 is coming out. I guess the God of Hammers is a big thing. You haven't been able to find anything from 20 on so far. And I finally found that I think that the variant cover for number 21 on my comic shop. And one of these days I'll be getting that too. And that's the variant where he's twirling the hammer, above his head.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't find that anywhere, but I was able to rustle one of those up. So I'll get that variant pretty soon. Iron Fist number 1. Now this, I know they've been how many Iron Fist number 1s in the past, and they finally have an Asian character in the Iron Fist outfit this time. I don't know if he's wearing the traditional dancing shoes that Danny Rand used to wear, but we'll see if they updated his costumes. I can't tell. But this might be, I don't know. It depends on how the character goes. If it comes into the MCU and it could be a thing, but I'll just pick one up. I think I got one pre-ordered, just one copy just in case, $2.59. That's $2.59 just to see if it's going to be a thing.
Everything I know about Iron Fist, I learned from the Netflix show. So I actually hate Iron Fist.
That's very bad. Very bad.
I did not like that guy. Danny Rand, I did not like him at all.
He ruined Iron Fist for a lot of people. I get it. I mean, I watched the first series, and I was trying to watch the second series, couldn't get through it. So I just had to go straight to Daredevil. That's I can't get through this. His girlfriend was cool, she was a good actor, and I liked her character, but oh my God. I just can't deal with it. So okay. Well, see, I didn't Swordmaster. I didn't realize that. So Wolverine. Okay. See, it got an X person jumping on here. That's because Swordmaster is the new Iron Fist. See, man, I know what the hell
I
I'd
didn't
do
know
without
that
y'all,
either.
man. I don't know what I'd do
I
with
didn't know
y'all.
that either.
Yeah, there's a font of information out there. So I would definitely check that out for for $3.99 or $4.99, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Depends on how heavy a week it is. I know. All right, so this is the one we both can agree on here as Nightwing. This is like the A cover with Kal-El's son checking in, I guess visiting Bloodhaven. I
I
have
love
not.
it.
You like you like the new Kal-El son of Kal-El Superman, all right? I know you've
I
been.
like both of the books. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
both Tom Taylor books. I'm feeling both of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they're
Yeah,
fun.
if Taylor was doing, yeah, I just I'm a fair weather Superman guy. I'll watch his movies, but I don't buy many of the comics.
I don't buy any comics. I only bought Kal-El because Tom Taylor was writing it. That's the
Oh,
only reason.
so you following the writer? Gotcha. Okay, yeah. That's
Yeah.
the way to do it. Just follow the writers. You can't go wrong if you do that. Just
Yeah,
not
that's
take as big
definitely
of a
what I've
chance.
learned in the past year.
Yes, I learned that the hard way. Like, I really want this book to be good. And I was in the dollar bin. Oh,
Yeah.
and it sucked. I didn't even enjoy reading it. I'm not. I haven't read this one yet, and I'm going to read it before I think about buying the second one, because I know the origin backwards and forwards that everyone in the world does. So I'm going to see, because this is by our guy Chip. So it's a Chip book, but some of his DC stuff hasn't been as strong as his Marvel stuff, in my opinion. But I don't know if have you read this one or did you buy this one? The
I didn't even know
Batman.
he was writing this book.
Yeah, I think he's writing that one, isn't he? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
a
might have thought
Tatsu book.
if I had known that I would have thought about it, but there's just so many Batman books, man.
That's the deal.
So many.
I know, but what I like about this, I guess I picked it just because of the graphic design of the cover. That was really cool the way they worked the buildings and got the Eiffel Tower in there to split the bat ears. That's pretty creative. I like that. It looks almost like the logo of the new the Batman movie kind of a thing. So kudos to whoever
Sim-
designed that cover. That's pretty nice.
Simone on top of Swordmaster #1. That is a hot book right now, man. You might be making some cash off that one.
Oh, is that right? Ooh.
Or is there a new one coming? Or is he saying there's a new one?
I bet there's a new one. I probably missed it in the previews, but yeah, I bet there's a new one.
Beckerman, I liked Philip Kennedy Johnson. I didn't know he was on Action Comics. I've been liking his Alien run. So, man, maybe I'll check that out because I like that guy, man.
What's he writing? He writing Batman?
He was writing Alien for Marvel, and apparently he's writing Action Comics, which I did not know until Beckerman just said that.
Wow, man, I tell you, the fam is just a font of knowledge out there, just killing it. And Robin's #4 is coming out. There's been a couple of first appearances in this book and some nice covers, but overall, a lot of people not really feeling Robin's. And to me, Batgirls is, I haven't honestly read all of them yet, but Batgirls is probably better than Robin's. But Steph appears in both of them because she's in both clubs. So if anybody out there is reading Robin's, look for it next week. Speaking of Steph, here's a Jen Bartel cover of Steph working out, pumping some iron, getting strong like bull. Yeah, so this is a very nice.
Bull.
This is a very nice Jen Bartel cover. I'll probably try to get that. It's probably the cardstock cover. I don't think it's an incentive,
It is.
so it might not be that hard to find.
I like those hips.
She's thick.
She got it.
And Silver
That's a nice
Coin.
cover. I like it.
Yeah, Silver Coin, I was on that. Then there was like one issue I didn't like that much, and I kind of dropped it. But I do love the concept still. This cursed object concept. I don't.
That's
know if
the thing about Silver Coin. I've liked the concept more than I've liked the book.
I know. I think it may have had the best issues that may be behind it. Let's hope so, because I'm not buying it anymore. So we'll see about that. But
there was some decent one. I think like 6 and 7 were decent. It's okay, but I just wanted it to be more. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I mean, with so many books to choose from, already buying Ha Ha and Ice Cream Man and all that, I can do so many of those type of books. And what's the
I'm
first
still
place
gonna
we
buy
got?
it next week.
You still can buy it?
Yeah,
This is a book that gives you a lot for your money. What's the furthest place from here? I mean,
it's a
this book is probably
fat
like,
book. Yeah,
yeah, and it's gotten better as it's going along. I think this is number 4. I want to say, moving right along.
yeah, number 4. I
Yeah,
was really iffy on this book, but I'm into it now. I'm
yeah.
definitely into it now.
And I pre-ordered some of those ones with the records. Can't get them. I mean, they're doing second printing, second pressing, so maybe I'll be able to get some of those. But
Yeah, there's plenty of second and third and fourth printings on Things from Another World. I saw. I almost bought one, but then I didn't.
you'll do it eventually. You know you will.
Probably.
And Rain number. I don't know if you got a chance to check this out. This is Joe Hill. This is the Joe Hill joint. He's
It is
doing
on
this
the.
on Image. Now, I did a
It's
review of it a
actually
few
on
weeks ago.
top. It's on top of my reading list. It's
Is that
next.
right? Yeah, it's really sad. The first issue was pretty sad, but very well done. It's one of those things that kind of like tugs at your heartstrings a bit, but it's it's not a horror thing, but it's written by Joe Hill, but it's I think you might enjoy it. So number 2 is going to be coming out next week. It looks like it has a theme with those covers, with the white and the gingham background, the stark white background, and that kind of thing on the cover area, which is pretty cool. And this book I'm not even reading. I bought the first issue, and I only bought it because it was a Peach Momoko variant, and it was like a virgin variant. Now it's in the issue number 12, maybe the final issue. I think it is a 12 issue series. Still haven't read the first one. So just for y'all out there who are reading it, if anyone, much less people are reading this, I'm sure, than any X book. But if you are by chance reading this book, don't miss the last issue, which is coming out next week. There's not a lot of books on the weeks for next week. I don't know if it's a slow week or I just didn't see a lot of stuff I'm interested in. One was Cloaked, which is number 3. This book has been awesome. Like every issue ends with a bang so far. Like the first 2 have been like pretty cool. It's a 4-issue series from Dark Horse. You can probably still find it in some places. So you can find this, A covers, B covers. This will be worth a read. This will definitely be worth a read.
I'm gonna jump in if I see it.
Yeah. But they do a trade.
I've been liking the covers on it.
Yeah, they have beautiful covers, man. And the vigilante is so badass too. It's kind of like Batman with a gun. It's like kind of the way Batman was when he first came out, like in the 30s.
Batman should have you would think that Batman would have an AK-47
Oh my
or
God,
something to make things a little easier.
Gotham City would be his.
Stop playing these games.
Yeah, no. And Maniac of New York, The Bronx is Burning. What movie is this? I know, is it Friday the 13th or is it one of those Jason movies?
Friday the 13th, yeah, it's what it looks like, but it's not that.
Yeah, there's a guy in his locker, so this has been pretty good. So I missed the first one, so I'll probably have to wait for the trade on this one. I did read most.
Did you read the first volume?
I read the first 2 issues of the first volume, and I got, I think, 1 left to read, and I didn't finish it, so this just got lost. But the ones I read, I did enjoy. But it's like sometimes stuff just get like, just get buried. Like, oh yeah, I need to read that.
I forget that I need to read it. Yes. Yeah, I do that.
Yes. And this one we both love. This is Crimson Cage. Number 3 is coming out. This Shakespearean play, just
highly recommend.
Played out as a tragedy. Remember, Macbeth was a tragedy, so some bad things are going to happen. In this series, it haven't happened yet. But I love the way that they do this. If you're a wrestling fan, you'll probably love it, or just have some idea what wrestling is about, or just a fan of a good story.
If you've been a fan of wrestling at any time and you're interested in kind of like the backroom dealings of wrestling, which is what brought me into that series, definitely give this one a go. It's a fun one. It's it was a sleeper for me. It was a great pick.
Yeah, totally. I missed it when it first came out. Yeah, and in wrestling, man, the backstory of wrestling is, some people may believe that, they're enemies in real life, but these guys, they're faces and they're heels. You know, they share the same locker
Sometimes
room.
they are enemies.
Yeah,
Sometimes they
really
really
are.
are enemies.
Sometimes they are, and as it's playing out in this story, as you can see, you know. But there's a camaraderie there, as you would think. You know, that's like a kind of a thing. But okay, when I do this, you do that. You know, you don't mess up, then I don't get hurt. You know, you don't mess up, I don't mess up, you don't get hurt. You know, so it's kind of a thing going on there. It's not fake, but it's definitely choreographed, and it's dangerous as hell because you know those are still ladders and chairs and stuff that you gotta be careful
It still hurts
when you're doing that stuff. You know, people have been killed in the ring.
Yeah, Beckerman. I think Beckerman. There's a lot of cover styles that are getting a little played out these days.
What was that like? Certain kinds of artists.
Well, especially the homage covers. And I'm saying this as someone
bite your
who
tongue.
is a sucker. Yeah, I'm saying this as someone who's a sucker for them. But yeah, how many ASM? And I just got done buying that Venom 4 ASM 300 variant. But how many ASM 300 homages can you do, man?
Dude,
I mean, there's so many.
How many Ninja Turtles #1 can you do? And that's two of them came out this week. I think Evil Ernie and somebody else did a Ninja Turtles #1. You know, with the red brick wall and the shading and all that. Okay, that's great. You know, don't wear it out. You know, I think if you're going to homage something, find different stuff to homage and don't do too much of it. You know, that's what things with variants in general. You know, if you do too many variants, they're no longer special. You know, just like if you have like 20 variants of one cover. I'm looking at you, Dynamite. And then, you know, it's just, that's way too much. Plus paper shortage and all that, you know, don't you know? Shadow Man #6. Oh, go ahead.
But real quick, Beckerman, Lorenzo did a review of Crimson. I think it was 1 or 2 reviews back, and it's so if you're interested in that book, definitely check out that review and see if you want to get it. I say you should get it though; it's a good book.
I agree. Shadow Man #6. I'm a little behind on this too. I've read like the first 3, and I need to read 4, probably in 5. No, 5 and 6. I'm like 1 behind. But this has been pretty good too. This is a Cullen Bunn book. I don't know if you checked this out or not. Did you read Shadow Man back in the day?
I bought the first one in this series, and I read it, and then I bought the second one, but then I just
it got lost. It got lost. Yeah, I know. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad, but somehow it just kind of got drifted away.
Yeah, it wasn't. That was the thing. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like it didn't pull me back.
Yeah, I really want Shadow Man to be good.
I like Cullen Bunn.
I do. I like Cullen Bunn. I like the character of Shadow Man, the concept of Shadow Man. I think that could be why has that not been a show? How has that not been a Netflix or an HBO show yet? This is so many good things can come out of that. You know, so that's my thing about Shadow. I got like 3 volumes of Shadow Man in my old in my collection from like the old Valiant days. You know, and this is something from your generation, man. So G.I. Joe, I think this is more like for kids, maybe the Saturday morning adventures. But that's when most of y'all discovered it because it wasn't my thing, you know, because I guess you were a child of the 90s, right? You were watching a lot of stuff in the 90s?
More of the 80s.
More the 80s?
Yeah,
okay, a little before that. Okay. So I think, was G.I. Joe the 80s or 90s? I lost track. I know.
80s.
It was the 80s. Okay, so 80s. So you remember G.I. Joe, and it was a big thing. And, you know, it's all right for me. There's some legacy characters in there, Snake Eyes and Roadblock and all that, you know. But, you know, I just never felt it that much. I don't know. It's good stuff, I guess. But, you know, it's just not for me. You know, it's like kind of the A team of comics, you know, like it's all this gunfire and nobody ever gets shot. Like, come on, Roadblock. You know, like dance between the bullets and stuff, you know, but it's fun for the kids.
Cobra Commander looks dope on that cover, though.
Yeah. And the Merit of Oswald's Body. I'm liking this. It's not going to be a Virgin cover, I'm sure, but this is probably the A cover. This has been, they're moving quite along with this conspiracy of these poor dupes they brought in to help cover up the assassination of the president. So this has been, I thought it could be a knockoff of the Department of Truth, but it's just going its own way and doing pretty well.
I actually have 2 number ones of that, but I haven't read them.
You really? Oh, okay. Oh man, check it out, man.
One of them's the
Check it out, man.
one of them's the Comic Tom variant.
Yes, yes. Yeah, the Comic Tom. He did very. Oh, I almost. That reminds me. I got to get the Mr. Mail call for this month. He's doing a couple of books I like. But I almost bought that Oswald's Body that month. I was this close to doing it, but to me, it has
It's
to
a
be
nice
like
cover.
it is a very nice cover, and I love the book. But this month he's doing a couple of books that I really like, and I'm going to get the mail call. It's not sold out already. Sometimes they sell out, like probably not, but
No, I don't think they've ever sold out. I think the only time they ever sold out was June of last year for that Raphael Grassetti Something is Killing the Children. But even then, I think they sold out, but then they opened it back up.
They did.
So I don't think he's ever actually sold out.
Because I was about to get it, and I saw it was sold out. I was like, damn it, I missed. And then I waited and I checked back again. And it was like I jumped on it right away. Like, oh my god, I almost missed that one. You still got it? Yeah, you graded that baby.
Yeah.
Of course, it came back.
Lovely book.
Beautiful book. Yeah, I might get that one graded too, man. Beautiful.
Oh, it's a must grade.
Yes. And the last one is Rat. This should have been out, I think, a while back. Sometimes books get kicked back. Like Until My Knuckles Bleed. I don't think that didn't. It was supposed to come out like this week and last week. That hasn't come out yet by Behemoth. But this is from Black Caravan, Scouts Black Caravan imprint. Rad Wraith about this this skater who just I guess comes back from the dead, and there's a little bit of buzz about this. This might be a lot of skaters are into it, and I think maybe even
I love that cover.
It is nice, isn't it? I think it's maybe even written and drawn by a skater. So that's pretty cool. I might check this out if I can find it. But finding it is the key because Black Caravan and Scout are just not that easy to find. So yeah.
I would buy that one for the cover alone. I like that cover.
Yeah, isn't that nice? Yeah. So there you have it. There you go. Hey man, so I know you were watching Bueller and Bob's farewell. It was like a too hanky farewell for everybody.
Yeah, those big blubbering fools. I love it though. They're so emotional. I'm an empathetic, emotional person too, so it's definitely in my wheelhouse. But yeah, it was fun, man. It's crazy because that was like the second channel I found, maybe the Bueller's channel was.
Me too.
And so I've been locked in on them since last year. So to see the end of it was rough, but I'm excited to see what they do next. Bueller on the road is going to be fun. Can't wait for him to come to Kansas City.
I look forward to that too, man. Yeah, he was like the first person that got me back into it is Comic Tom. I gotta give Tom credit because I was kind of in it, but like Tom's energy is just like so infectious and just being himself. He's not a phony at all. That some people try to like copy it and it doesn't come off well, But like if I did that, it would not be me, So I'm not that kind of a guy. I'm more of a laid back guy. But Tom, he got me back into it. Then I found Bueller, a guy my age, doing it. What's up, Willie? What's up, y'all?
What up, Willie?
Good to see you, man. So, yeah, seeing them one of my favorite things they did was like, was it good? It was almost kind of like my like my review show. It's kind of like this, the week after, like, you just still let people know if you enjoyed it. Maybe something you missed, And it was like, I'd love to see Bob blush every time Bueller makes a dirty joke, It's just funny watching those guys, man. They have such a chemistry. But I can't wait to see what he does on the road.
They became very much a Monday morning ritual for me. So hopefully we can get something in replace of it because I need it.
Yeah, I know. Yep. Well, I'm not a morning person, but I tell you, if you're a Wednesday evening kind of guy, maybe it can be us. The new team, the new Bueller and Bob's. They're back.
So Animal Castle's next week. You're not reading that one?
I think did I get the? Is it coming out next week? I missed the cover on that one. See, I'm slipping.
Comic book.
I missed it, man. Number 3. Yeah, number 3 is coming out next week, I guess. Yeah, I don't know how. I just I'm remiss.
That was the only one that you didn't miss. Well, and Primordial is another one.
Yeah, number 6 for Primordial. I think the JPEG for Primordial was like, was faulty or something like that. So I was like in a hurry making the thing. So I was like, forget about it. I remember. And I'm liking Primordial, but I'm a little confused. But I want to see it. The last one kind of cleared up some stuff. But I want to see what the finale is going to be about, because it's about to hit a climax as well. So I'm looking forward to both of those, man.
How he wraps Primordial up is going to determine whether or not it was good.
That's going to be key. That's going to be determined whether I keep it in the collection or it goes to eBay. So it's going to be one of the deciding factors right there. So, hey, I got nothing else, man. You got anything new? I know you did a thing with I'm so sorry I missed that too. I got to start setting alarms, man. My notifications always come through with You Promised Me Comics,
Billy the Kid,
and the Billy the Kid creators. How was that? I got to watch the replay of that.
Definitely check the replay out. It was a lot of fun. I gave away Billy the Kid 1 through 5 on the show, and I gave it away again on my channel this week. So definitely chat. If you haven't heard of Billy the Kid, check it out. I'm telling anybody that will listen to me to grab that book. It's a great book. Beckerman, go check it out. Will You Survive? Everybody, go look at it. And thank you for sticking around with us today in the chat. Love y'all. Will You Survive? Beckerman, Philly Born, Simone S.A., all y'all, man. Good times.
Love all you guys. Thanks for stopping by. And thanks for representing and answering questions that I could not remember. So that's great. All right. So until next week, see everybody out there. Thanks for everybody watching on the replay. And Circum, I'll see you next week too, brother. God willing, and creek don't rise. So
good times.
Good times, bro. Good times. Good times. All right, everybody out there. Peace. See y'all.